Wednesday, the 14th of February 2024, 52 minutes gone past 1500 hours. We're live once again on our 24 Radio, our Brabapa Radio, our 24 Radio GH, on Facebook, our 24 Radio Stroke TV, YouTube, our 24 Radio, with another edition of Bamaso. It gives me so much joy when I get an opportunity to sit here, in that it is an opportunity to discover another better version of myself, and it is also another opportunity to discover a better version of you. That is to say, we come here as descendant Ghanaians to figure out all possible ways with which we will become better versions of ourselves that will help us deliver that very beautiful Ghana we are so much looking forward to. That is why it gives me so much joy to sit here. For us to be able to do that effectively, we come here seeing ourselves, at least in the context of what we are doing here, from the national consciousness. Yesterday, I spoke of the national consciousness, the continental consciousness, and the universal consciousness. All these are various ways with which you'll be able to tap into greater degrees of wisdom, intelligence, and creativity. Speaking further on that one, when you are working with the national consciousness, in the context of what we do here, Ghana, as a matter of fact, what then happens is everything about you is focused on Ghana, or is referenced on Ghana. You seek the interest of all of Ghana. There was a time we asked around here, every now and then we talk about seeking the very best of Ghana. Every now and then we talk about that. Yes, we come here trying to find out what we can do to make Ghana a very beautiful place. And the question was posed. Yes, we talk about Ghana. We talk about Ghana. We want Ghana to become better. What are the components of that Ghana that we are looking forward to make it better? Think of it. Every component that makes up Ghana. Think of it. That is why you are here, isn't it? You would want every component of Ghana to become better. And truly, if you leave any component out, you are not talking of Ghana. Think of it deeply. If you leave any part of Ghana out of the Ghana equation, you are no more talking about Ghana. It's something else that you are talking about. I don't know. You tell me. So when we are talking about Ghana, when we are operating from the national consciousness, it means all of Ghana is our concern. You can't take A or B or C or D out. Every component of Ghana become a concern to you. And that is why we come here. To figure out all possible ways with which we will become catalyst to make as many components of Ghana also discover their better self. It all begins with you coming to the awareness that it is more to do with you, and then the reflection will fall on others as well. It is more to do with you. If you work on yourself, you fill your cup very well. Every now and then you add up to what you know. Every now and then you grow in wisdom. Every now and then you grow in intelligence. Every now and then you grow in creativity. Every now and then you grow in how you relate with everyone around you. Every now and then, when you grow in thoughts, when I say you are growing in thoughts, you are holding on to beautiful thoughts about yourself, about all of life, about all of Ghana. Every now and then, when you are able to provide greater services to humanity, services that meets the needs of humanity, you are adding up to what is in your cup. And when you add or continuously add up to what is in your cup, your cup gets filled up, and it is then that you'll be able to pour something out of it onto others for them to also enjoy. You see how it works? So it is more to do with you. How far have you grown, evolved over the years that you have been with us here on Bamaso? I am very, very certain, as a conscious one, you have been taking some practical steps to be able to grow so much in wisdom, creativity, intelligence, love, among other things. To this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Bamaso. And Chiasron Kokasie, the more penny, the mood dopa, and come out. Baby, I will some pension ya will feed you another a 24 radio, Abrabapa radio, and a 24 radio GH. So Facebook and our what ya a 24 radio stroke TV, YouTube a 24 TV. Yabaha, Yababa Twatwa, you know, her choir, you to me afa na oh my Ghana, and so afa Nentumapa Efra. Say, Yakas oh my Ghana, fan into my Efra. Anya de fufuru bia se wa wo ka Ghana no ho asem a na wo fa won to ma pa frach de ti nyina ne se na kire se o ba be ye nipa soronko a wadwunu mu do o ba be ye nipa soronko a ohu niema akese e wo Ghana afem o ye o be ye nipa soronko kese a kire se Obomodian said, while Pomudin, Umfanya Quadro cra, Uhini ye, and ye be bia ana Udugu, a year Ubodinim, Yegina, Yemuduana, Etrika, na Yemuduana, Yetricano, so cano, a diesela, meaning very well, Senyadia, or de Petru, Ebegum, me Kaipa, Mribi. When you say make a board chairman, yeah, you can say, oh, Boka Cranso or home. Board chairman treaties it. Now, who treaties it? Now, we'll call fuel station. Senka, who treaties it? The Aqua, black one and our Peter. Me name the na board chairman, you know, home. Says that time, no. Na board chairman. Or you know, Mamma Lou, who, and you really feel who said, dear you who ya na board chairman, coffee green, no. Na wabu Petro egu diesel nim nete say wa filling the tank no with something that any kwan say ngo digu ne car nim nete say open ho asem tu car yi ekona nim kakra wa say car no nti oboka am ye betu car no ama yakotwe diesel no petrol no free mu ansa na ye diesel fufuro egum ni nyina ayeka kire se eye wo nipadua na wokura no wo se o ma no eniema ebetimi afuel no very well ebe energize no kama na eno so etimi aboa wo ama all other things are ohia wo body need to be able to do no what to me aye enti wo ba ha se nso a eka eniema e wo se wo ye eno hu bi right ye ba ne abehwe kwan a ye betimi aye better versions of ourselves when it comes to that as well. Enye no nko a ye kasa da de nyina ye ka problems ho asem yi ye wanuanom bi wo honom a omo de they have a different mindset. Ebi pe kwan adwane free Ghana no ebi nso pa akọ right? Ebi nso pa akọ you see, they also and say the darker the place, the little light that you have can go a very long way to shine. Now, and you know what's our mindset, you know? They equate problems to opportunities. They don't just talk. In as much as some people may be mismanaging, misappropriating, and doing all sort of things. These individuals will constantly equate problems to opportunities, and they take every problem as a way of being able to provide a service, being able to provide a product to the market, to the people, and also to be a solution. And you see, the world or the universe rewards people who are solution bearers. They don't just reward people who are whiners. No, you have to be a solution bearer, whatever the case may be. If your whining is a solution, let the universe reward you to that effect. And when we come here, now you have problems. No one someone. You may not instantly be able to come with a way of you being a solution that will be rewarding as well to a particular problem instantly. Be an massa, but a massa crana take it on further, and continue to give it a thought. You never know when the problem, as you ponder over it, in terms of it being an opportunity, an opening to be a solution onto life. The ideas or the working plan will also flood in and through you for you to be able to support others to that effect. And yaba ha say ya adwuma den ana yeba be ye adwuma bi ene ho no mo den say wan kasa oye ohun adwuma. Eti hey mesme ye me ho adwuma. Nso tie no bomodin an say odi be ye wadwene odi be hye wadwene mu say nso odi obeye ohun adwuma. Na oye ohun adwuma na oye ohun adwuma no say dem chechire mu no na o feel o cap no. Say o feel o cap no socially. You see, we always discover beautiful and better ways with which we'll be able to deal with ourselves. It's very, very important as to you figuring out the best of all ways with which you'll be able to deal with the fellows around you. Truly, there is one thing that we can never forsake, we can never avoid in this world, that is relating with ourselves. Under no circumstance will we be able to do that. It is paramount. Say the appropriate and best of all ways with which we will be able to live with ourselves, so we can have a harmonious existence among ourselves. Very, very important, right? Na say the medical kind of potoka semino yeba near the Ghana aye pumasibre. Na dane de nyina yesi yeba ne abedwen Ghana ho yeba na yabe susu yabe hwehwe kwan yebetumi afa amasa wo my Ghana no afa ne ntoma pefra na abebusa ho say sa Ghana na ye kana sa Ghana na ye kana, what are the components of that Ghana? Yebusa pen na yesi baby a otomfo ebo honom na chese eho hia no papa enti yebebusa wo asem ka keke, right? Sa Ghana na de bia wo dwen ho se ebefa na ntoma pefra no bubo all the components of that Ghana. Say eniema e form sa Ghana no bubo bubo ni nyina enye bi mfiri mu. Say utimi bubo ni nyina na afi no ya hye ase one after the other. Sa component we ekwan be so na through an action or inaction of yours no ebetimi aboa ama eno so I discover a better version of itself. Asem tintin ni tietie nyina eno no enti yeba ha enya gudi ena wo eposo eye adwuma emudo eso eye extremely complicated, and it demands we surrendering to the call to become better versions of ourselves. Asem no the tintin ene ni tietie nyina eno no nti memo akwaba aba kasafidie so, especially the very ones who are listening to us for the very, very, very first time. Our dream is for us to at least establish the national consciousness among ourselves. Very, very important once again. So we will be able to move away or grow in consciousness from any other consciousness lower than the national consciousness. In fact, they are very, very important. I have to stress upon that. That is one of the reasons why we come here. Say, you're bedroom as Ghanaians. Say the nra me kan no and ka ultimate you say Ghana ni krampo na e manen so ha David don't end it there. Grow further into the continental consciousness. The consciousness of seeking nothing but the very best for the continent of Africa. And as you grow and you grow and you grow and you grow, you grow and you grow up to the universal consciousness, seeking nothing but the very best for the universe. Just imagine you being a channel through whom the universe channels its own ideas, its own intelligence, its own creativity, its own love, for you to be able to be a support to all components of the universe. When I talk of all the components of the universe, it brings the water bodies, the ozone layer, everything in the environment. You see, the list endless. If I can't watch all animals, the snakes, the lions, the antelopes, the universe challenging its wisdom, its creativity, and its own intelligence in and through you, so that you become a support base for all of life. Just imagine how things will be. Amazing, isn't it? Inti yabaha enyagro ewoposo. Now it takes a lot of discipline to be able to walk this path. A lot of discipline. You see, when you grow in such consciousness, you come to realize and say, there is no separation between you perhaps being a Christian and you doing politics. There is no separation. You can't separate you being a Christian from you doing politics. No, you can't. You can't. Unless you don't want to be a Christian, you can't separate it. Enti eye adwuma kase ana ede ya bepie kasa fidie so sampempen so e. Enti memo akwaba sonko once again ede aba ene dai dwumedie eso. Na sawoti ani said Dr. Zazadentu Roehampton ana natena ewo. Nana asarabedi akon enso ewo Worcester. Dr. Ebenezer Amofabuatin, Dr. Kesiepa, one oya adwene mu adwuma. Makachiro me say yeah kind of soundness of the mind. Definitely. Yabakwa ko hwe doctor na waba na ono so abeboy enkomo when it comes to the soundness of the mind. Me say udi mpamanu muda na nanketia. Rise in power. Eja kwesi buache eja yete unkache. Meaning say abrochiri. Our time, energy, space, and circumstances change from moment to moment, and every now and then, the things we are able to do may also change when it comes to when our time, energy, space, and circumstances also changing. And see, meaning say, "Bibi, ana abitwem and every now and then, yente wonka ewo kasafidie so." We trust all is well with you and the family. Jacobi ewo France. Jacobi boko die Jacobi well Jacobi Masre, and I know you know why I'm laughing. Metunchi more than pa edema Jamensa cannot keep up to pace. Inti technology na yin free. So no one ama technology in sway in free more. I don't know. in modern days, days of our time, you need to be able to work with technology, else overcatchy. While people are migrating to Telegram to be able to join us now, Ajamansa is unable to also join us. The natural selection process. The universe is always seeking to become a better version of itself. That is a must. It's a principle of life. Life is always on the precipice of its best self. Yes, as Brother Ishmael, the founder of Ethereum Machine, will quote or say, life is always on the precipice of its best self yet. That is to tell you, say, every moment in life is always adding up to itself. So if you don't add up to yourself, wahala for you. Wahala for you. Until Jamansa, he's not adding up to himself, and life may seem to have left him behind. Yo, Jamansa, I know, say, Tiedi Obitimeti, ye tunchi modne, edema, wherever that you find yourself. And then I say, you have Fufrobi, Abe Kayansa, of a body, Akotrim, Yaba Kwaba, your friend Charles. Charles, wherever that you are, on so, Eden Chakas here, Eden the Mount. We are sure, say, Bombardier, a little bit as to what we do here. And then, shall see, so my bon community be fine over your Wedru, so that you move at least to the level of national consciousness. Partisan consciousness nina below national, tribal consciousness nina below national, professional consciousness nina below national, right? Nina, we need to grow into the national consciousness. One day perhaps what can I say, I've just said it in passing. But when we come and we throw more light on it, you'll be able to know where you stand. In the three levels of consciousness, be it national. I mean, there are other ones, but I talk of the major ones, the ones that are of keen interest to me. The lower ones, lower vibrations. But we just start with the higher ones, and we see how we'll be able to build up from those levels. And we may come one day and then we throw more light on these three levels, and you evaluate where you stand. Maybe you are way even below the national consciousness or class 1. Abanesa, say you need to put in extra effort so as you'll be able to grow to the national consciousness. And we are no more Kenya for yesterday. I heard you briefly. Abe was saying or question me at the moment. A question more than pa. A question ebra. Men ya no cry. I know. Together we know it all. Enti obi fufro ebe to me ya no. Ama ye gina yesunya bibi fe. Board chairman. Also, me myself better hold briefly. Me tunchi more than at the mouth wherever that you find yourself. Any day. Na matunchia edi ama bochema na metunchia kase de mu dodi mu pipa enso ama ne hokani Mrs. Lucy Bedu Ado and the 14th of February yina enim say Valentine's Day but bochema de it drew Valentine's Day say a 2-in-1 and a demano say he's been serviced twice. On what I say according Kasem. Say although Dodwana a celebrity Valentine's Day, Nemu Mono de Obahoka home say he is celebrating the birthday of Nedofo. Makana how many times? I don't suppose me boy. The Dofo Bakope, a year lover 1. Mommy Lucy 1. Sanity. We are celebrating Mrs. Lucy Bedu Ado a year and a day. She is one reason why I continuously view today as a day for lovers, right? Because she is a soul that expresses more love every now and then. To that effect, I would want to celebrate Mami Lucy Bedu Ado on this very, very special day. Nah, you see, from afar, and I know, board chairman and was to be doing what dance here. When you get someone who compliments you so well to bring out the very best in you are, asumdwe bien who essence are. That is the bottom line. In fact, every relationship now you will go through piano, it is to help us become or discover better versions of ourselves. All forms of relationships, be it a relationship between you and your employer, be it a relationship between you and your teacher, a relationship between you and your pastor, a relationship between you and your girlfriend. All forms of relationship, no, it is to complement each other to become better versions of yourself. Now, speak of a relationship between you and your employer. Your employer pays you, right? But in the course of Otia Okano, you are also working. Now, so you are able to develop your trustworthiness. With all integrity, with all competence, you are also shaping yourself in the things that you are offering the job, right? Into that relationship is also to complement each other to become better versions of yourself. Now, a relationship between a teacher and a student, of course, I need not explain this one as well. The teacher is teaching you so that you will become a wonderful, beautiful player in the society. Student now, teacher in nature, and say, fees, the teacher also gets support to be able to feed the family. As the teacher is teaching, every now and then, a question, right? Student will know what to question. I say, and your question, it helps you, the teacher, to also expand in your creativity. In fact, a wonderful teacher is the one that is very innovative and creative as well. So, we're innovative and creative as well. And speaking of relationships, the relationship between Mr. Kweku Beduado and Nehukene Lucy Beduado very, very exceptional. So exceptional. And when Kwekuna, when he sits back and then he recollects where he's been from and where he is now, and even where he is seeking to go now, should I say, Mama Lou, the very reason why I have spent almost 5 minutes celebrating her. Chese Mama Lou has played a very, very beautiful and major role in his life. One are very conscious when they discover such wonderful gems in their life. They don't do anything to soil it up. So the board chairman edidi apoto yu abaako mu a na na sekire eno no oye bibia onya bibia na sum ebedwo no. And that is the reason why we are celebrating this very wonderful soul on this very, very day of Valentine's Day. And Mama Lou, a very happy, glorious, amazing Earth Day to you. All that I will say is may you continue to grow in love. When I talk about that, now was sacred gume. You express love so deep within your soul. And what I will say, and it's as you continue to grow in love, grow in love with no expectations. I didn't try. The love that you give, knowing very well that you are not expecting anything in return, the feeling is priceless. When you love others, when you express love unto others, and you do not do that in expectation of any form of gratitude, the feeling is so priceless. So priceless. Just continue to know that you are expressing love unto others, because the love you give away, you keep. That is the reason why we always say the pleasure is mine when someone is able to express gratitude for what you've done. Because truly, the pleasure is yours. The pleasure is towards your soul. The pleasure is towards you evolving into a greater and a better self. You don't need to worry so much about someone not able to express gratitude for the love you give to the person. Because it is the universe that is channeling its own energy in and through you for you to do the good that you do unto others. And you continuously do that good. And as you continuously do that good, you open yourself to become a channel through whom greater good will run through you for a greater number of people. And all that I will say is continuously do the good that you do unto life. In fact, I have experienced your good. I have experienced it. I have tasted the good of you. I have felt the good of you. Every now and then I would want to really live that good that you are. Minyai wati. Minyai. Happy, glorious birthday to you, Mama Lou. Na abane sadie I will see a bonum Mama Lou. What do I say? I will see a bonum Emma Mama Lou. Enti enyumbe ana yemo Emma Mama Lou. Ene day. In fact, yemo Aketesia Yatunidin PCA Esther. PCA Esther. A very beautiful song. Eba enche kra watudi mu so ka sa anyo no meboa mu yemfansi so Emma Mamalu ya Mamalu edi ne birthday. And then when we come back, I was a board chairman now or I'm very certain he would also want to celebrate the wife in an exceptional form. Yentie PCA Esther or say Mo Yaba Bamaso will certainly continue. Midini Ansano, Bawanitria, Papa Smiley. Mo PCA Esther Anna Echeguno.
My enemies, you put a smile on my face, so God, you have answered my prayers. You silent them, yes, you silent them. They don't know how I made it. God, you have answered my prayers. Was it in you?
You any happy, fantastic birthday to you once again, Mrs. Lucy Bedu Ado. Na as a birthday package, you know. Pomodia say over send me availability. So na me buku a whole 1 week. No disturbance for one board chairman. Ewo GLK guest house ewo Koforidua me buku ama what I say 1 week, a whole 1 week, and no school work bia, no school work, no marking but you bebre so what the beja marking na go ho na akojojo home for 1 week. What I say, nice one yo, so worth celebrating. And yeah amalu celebration every no yentinsi ene dwumadi mu ene you kwada so they want to an questions and answers ene de ya abipi ha say say ya baba busi ya ho question ba ko mienu miensa among other things. Questions in the doso nyuntuni was it there are more questions than answers, but truly to the conscious mind, you know, there are more solutions, there are more answers out there. We just need to be able to ask the appropriate questions so that the answers will flow in and through us. Eti bra na yamon komo o question bia fa bra questions ne dia benim say de bebre ho de gumanim no kra no edoso fa so de ne beka ho na yinyina yento ato adwene so that we get the solutions. Importantly, we become the solutions to the many questions that we are posing onto ourselves. Yankwa homano swe na bo chairman abai yemana kwan on celebrity Mama Luka Kransana of Abwedi Aba. Bo chairman say otimenka om you too bamaso. Hey, bo chairman ana me na my bibi amentonka. Okay. Hey, okay. Mama he say yeah, it should be okay. Mama he say of Abwedi Mama he say otimenka na me hu no say bibi aye okay wa ha. Thank you very much. Na just say bo chairman and problem no one ho. Bo chairman na ni kwan say onya problem na 4 days dey ni kwan say onya problem bia. Enti I suggest say what the better so. Na wasa afrebu, right? So that we can hear you loud and clear. Another day dear unya problem wow share unya case pa unya case. Now for wedding pom to say okay.
Yeah, Papa Motemenka.
And then they would have pa.
Na me wa bontin sisi na me remunti. Me remufi abontin.
Okay. I'm say the only thing I want to see ekobi wo mu. Enti safa to so we refi na Wi-Fi zone na safa to sisi a na sa brand.
Our Wi-Fi.
Enti no
Wi-Fi nti me reason why.
And the call freedom. Let's abra. It will be okay.
Me free me na me sabra.
Yeah, free me sabra. Yeah, nice one. Free me sabra. Sa na so wa be kan komo no ho ene day. And then komo no so. I'll start and then I hope Bombardier comes early and then takes over from me. Right after Jumedie, so you will turn into God's word Jumedie no. Evangelist Bibi. Anyway, watch your mom say still feedback now. We see if we'll be able to resolve.
Still feedback
feedback.
I didn't know yes sir.
Anyway, for na boy nkomo kakra na me menye din wa ha me kasa na feedback na Valentino. I will be quiet with the for and then celebrate Mama Lu kakra na yanko enim
yo we there wadaroma ye de ya sedaka se be me ye chiefo na ende akoye adofo day sabi be radio so a betototo ano jojo no harm. Nti ye nyina ya adofo a yewo radio yi so na ye kire ya adwen. Nti ende ye mfensi ye ho so se ye na so ya ba be kire odo kesi a ye wo ma ye man Ghana. Nti na ya ba hanmane. Na ende so em say Papa em say feedback ko me dey mu ana
about the anymore.
And a special day, mommy. Obi say double whammy. Offer had money crowd, offer had money crowd. Inti the near bresse kotomoja. Na matese ubebuku mamalu. Ewo JLK.
That's right. Yeah.
I say, na me na work am was so the availability bro sisia.
On family, only problem cry.
Now, what they need a special rate in them some of the Bama.
Oh yes. On mama discount of no new how cry. Okay, 1 month to cry.
Oh, discount. Offer discount.
Now special rate now. It is now special.
I say yeah, me catch your manager no why a special package biama akunje for radio phone na.
That's right.
On person me kwa kwadwo na we okay. Ama to experience our hospitality and the services that we are going to offer.
Good one day.
Mama design package biaba.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Now all the need a pa ABN so yeah more package bia.
No worries. Still our family. Why?
No. Say charity begins at home.
That's all.
No. Na mate say wa twa nsem me so pa na medase. We